So what exactly is the Eyes Wide Shut crew? What do they do? What's it all about? That's what I want to look at in this reading. This has been a requested reading, and you know I'm talking about, if you're new here and you don't know who the Eyes Wide Shut gang is, you can check out that movie. That'll give you an idea, so you can put it to the reference to that group, you know, that's kind of starting with the ill and it's ending with the naughty, you know, and fill in the middle there. So let's just start with, we're going to do a major arcana spread, and we're going to look into the general idea around it. What can we know about, like, what's the deal? And of course I have to tell you it's all alleged entertainment purposes only, not fact, my opinion, psychic downloads, all the jazz, you know the deal. What's the whole synopsis thing about the good old Eyes Wide Shut gang, as I call them? Okay, so we got the Lover's card. This is the present, the theme, the idea about them coming into partnership. Various ways, various places, various groups, various things. It's about partnering up and building up resources for further growth. Past struggles they've had is keeping their secrets secret, to keeping themselves on a not such an obvious path, let's say. You know, in the past, it's this idea that we are in the back rooms, or we are hidden out of sight and we can do things. Okay. Future events for them. Oh, judgment. That's interesting. I definitely think we're living in that time now where they are going to get judgment for all sorts of different things. Overriding concern of the group is to continue to move forward. Makes sense. Overriding concern is to continue moving forward. They've always wanted to make their partnerships, make their deals, whether it be with El Diablo or other dirty birds. And when I say dirty birds, I mean people who do dirty things, dirty birds. Yeah, emotional undercurrent. They see everything from a different perspective than what we do, us normal folk. Unless you're a part of the gang. I don't know why you would be here. You would have all the secrets, right? Sure. Okay, their fear. They never will have enough. There's not enough gluttony to go around for these people. They want more, more, more. It's almost then when they get more of one thing, that doesn't satisfy them enough. So they go to another thing to satisfy their needs. I need more, more, more. Ugh. Their obsession. Please don't let this be the devil. Okay. Power. I think El Diablo figures into all of this, but their obsession is being drunk on power. You're going to do what I say. We can get people manipulated in this way. Whatever you think these people can dream up, they do, and more. And they love it. Driving ambition to make the world in the way that they want, to have all the tools, all the supplies, all the crazy secrets, all the history, all the knowledge, all the wisdom, everything. They want it all for them. You, no. You're not supposed to have any of this. You're supposed to just be a dumb peon. And you're supposed to worship all these people because, you know, they told you to. Right? And our main obstacle here for Eyes Wide Shut. Strength. They're constantly needing to get more strength. It's kind of like a gas tank. You drive it so far, it runs out of gas. Need more gas. They're not like some type of mechanism where they can just get perpetual energy. They need to get it from others. So that now makes a lot of sense with things we've heard they allegedly do. Okay. That's the general energy. Let's go into True Crime and Conspiracy deck. Big deck energy. As Anna from Fortune Cookies Tarot made my little screen when she's using my decks. We're going to pull out some cards and see what else we can know about, like, maybe areas they're involved in, things they participate in, whatever other information we can find out. Maybe we'll find out something new about them that we haven't surmised in the past, because I think this group's been going for quite a long time. And God only knows what they've got their fingers and tentacles and talons and toes and whatever other things into. Alright, we're going to split this deck here. Come on down. Alright. Prophecy, yeah. El Diablo. Why is everything cockeyed that? Oh, of course. We got that. And this. Yeah, there he is, Mr. Musk. Mr. Musk, rat love. I know, some people are still fans of him. I'm not. Yep, they got their little selves up into the gov. They're in here. That's interesting. Power couples in various things. Power couples in entertainment, power couples in politics, power couples in you name it. Oh, rituals. They're trash people and hiding their secrets and thinking that nobody's going to find their dirty little secrets. God, there's a lot of that shit going on, huh? Oh, this one's another split because we already shuffled up old. That's interesting. I want to explore that one more. Faking their deaths. That's interesting. Who would you think that's faked their passing? Now, I know a lot of people think that Elvis did, but I don't know that Elvis was in this group either. I haven't done that reading. Maybe he was. Maybe I'll have to vote him off my island. I don't know. There's the egotism, very much all up about themselves. Love for El Diablo doing their rituals, all about getting some power. Down the rabbit hole. And let's split you up. Oh, they will use whatever they need, any method necessary to get people to fall in line. Hence, when we've seen the black eyes, they will blackmail you with whatever type of evidence they need to get you to stay in line. There's a paper trail of all of these things. This is also bringing to mind, you know how there's the CIA has a vault online, or is it FBI? Somebody's got one of those online where you can go look at the documents, like supposedly the secret documents have been hidden from us, but they're still like redacted a lot of times. Same idea. The government's got eyes on this couple that's in the music industry. This couple in the music industry's got information on people in the they all got like stuff against each other. Yeah, so they can use different various forms of blackmail evidence, digital evidence things, rituals, things that they're doing to each other. And corrupt politicians. What kind of politician are you if you ain't corrupt, right? All right, interesting. Let's just pull out a few more tokens. Like I said, this is one that's really got me interested, but I'm just curious where we're going, because if we do it the way I usually do it, I'm putting this together, the transhumanism, the microchip, this El Diablo, and doing this, and their love for El Diablo. This is all fallen into line together. Rituals, love, disgusting crap, per the usual with these people. We have government and the corrupt politicians. Natural disaster. That's kind of interesting. Prophecy, I guess, would go over here with the El Diablos, where they think that they're getting their God when they say praise to God. I don't think they're speaking about God, actually. This is all their evidence they have. This is how they go after people to get their power, hide evidence, doing disgusting things to kids. I think we're well aware of that kind of stuff. Secret weapon will go over here with our evidence stuff as well. They are very full of themselves because, they think they're getting their power from their God. That way, and the couples. Let's do this natural disaster. That one's kind of an odd one for me here. strategically placed. So sometimes I'm going to have to wonder then, things that we've thought were natural disasters are not actually natural disasters, but they strategically happen in certain places or at certain times to help a certain other strategy move forward. Yeah. It's like you're not seeing the man behind the glasses, the men in, the men in black. Stadiums, arenas, so there's a big obstacle. So you look over there at whatever happened here, and you're not looking here where something else more important is going on. Makes sense. Oh, these people. Let's go to the couples. What can we know about the couples? That came out quick. Tempted. Take a bite from the apple in the Garden of Eden, you will get the knowledge. Okay, so this is all about the seduction and getting the people in here. Like it's almost this weird recruiting of the people coming into the group. Rebirth, you're going to be reborn into this new person. This sounds very much like a cult, come on in, we're going to give you the knowledge that all the dummies don't have, so you're going to be smarter than everybody else, and we're going to get you going into it. And then we got to iron out all the details. We got to iron out all the wrinkles. We got to make you fit into the group. You can't stick out like a sore thumb. It's almost like there's some type of training that's going on, getting you in the group, making it sure you're just right for your debut. There's our one eye. Let's see what the little book says about the one eye. Someone's watching you. They're all being watched. Whatever you're doing, you're being watched. Okay. Let's go over here to muskrat love kind of crap. Muskrat love kind of crap. Getting your chips implanted in you. House. Leaf, maple leaf. Bird in hand. And it's a gift. Books. Oh, let's do one more. They're free. Listening. Okay, this is about getting more control onto the, us dummies, the humans. So listening in at home, everywhere, in your device, I got a new cell phone. And they're like, thank you. You make it so much easier for us to spy on you, to see what you're thinking so we can figure out how to shape culture and society and do things and da-da. Let's see what the maple leaf's about. I'm not sure if this is shedding the old. Could be Canadians, but I don't think so. This is about shedding your old ways, and we conform you into your new ways, okay? How we want you to be. Let's see, bird in hand. What's the official definition? Gratitude, appreciate what you have. They're very thankful that we're starting to adopt, the cell phone, it's so smart, the internet, the AI, the chat GPT, you guys, I don't have to think anymore. You're losing your knowledge. They've given it to you as a gift, but it's really a gift to them if they can get in there via that way. That's about how they're going to ultimately want to get their total control. That's great. Bunch of dicks. Okay, so let's see what we can find out about this card. That's the most interesting one to me. Like these cards, interesting. Something where I'm going to say we got something Men in Black like with this, with the sunglasses. The gingerbread, I believe, is kids. Childlike wonder, kids. And then you have the jack-o'-lantern. It's like disguising here. It has something to do with kids. What in the world? I need more fries with that. Which deck? Where's my decks? Come on down. Let's use Tarot of the Vampires. What can we know about this? What does that fake death mean in terms of the eyes wide shut, things they do? It's related to children going in disguises. Might be back related over to the other card, I'm just thinking now. But I'm thinking it's related to that card right there. I already split these up, right? I think so. Let's do it again one more time because I just let my mind go somewhere else. It wasn't here. Well, I'm not usually here, am I? I don't, okay. Okay, that does go to that card I just showed you. Yuck. Okay, so this is not so much, this is not so much of, in terms of how this is worded, it's like, when kids go missing and they're never found, a lot of times, you know, people will just assume that they have passed. They have not. That is what they just want you to stop looking for them. They allegedly, entertainment purposes, have taken them for their rituals and all that kind of stuff to retain their power. Now remember, they always need more power. They're like, you know, power's their game. They cannot just renew themselves. So that's what that's talking about. Okay. So, you know, gosh. Got my little black candle over here. Although it's got pretty glitter and crystals on it. Okay, so that's our first part of our reading using our big deck energy. Alright, let's continue on to see what else we may discover. So there's some questions sent in. What are the kids used for? Now that's just where we were on that subject where kids go missing, but they're used there. Let's see. I don't know if I want to know, but what is the role of children in this group? Oh, excuse my tum-tum for making horrible sounds. There's multiple different roles. If you're brought into the group, or you're born into the group, or you're taken and brought into the group. There's multiple different things going on here. There's this idea that there's a shaping of the personality, which I believe some people would say it's like mind control and MK whatever. That's going on in terms of like what personalities are we looking. This is coming through very strongly as like there's probably a kid right now getting they're downloading to the kid. I don't know how else to describe it. They're making them so they're going to be the next big superstar in, you know, a decade or something. There's already ones that they're working. What positions do we need to fill for entertainment industry or sports or banking or political or whatever? What roles do we need them to fill? Okay, so we need that. We have all these spots that are going to be available because we know so-and-so is going to be off the board. And so we're going to need to make sure that we get our get the proper talking points and whatever into these people to make sure that they can fill in the position. It's very much an assembly line. Okay, what's the other thing here? We're getting these kids because we need to get the, you know, the blood. Right, we need to do that. That's another part of our rituals, our power, our whatever. All right, what else are they? Oh, God. Okay, so we have the High Priestess, and of course we have our Sneaky Snacker, our Seven of Swords card here, doing shady shit. We're doing shady shit with the kids. I think this is, I want to say this is SEX related in terms of some type of event that takes place where we're harnessing energy down. Like, there's some type of, ugh. Okay, I don't even know how to say that for this channel. They're doing things to niños and niñas, and it involves things that niños and niñas should not be doing. And they're doing these horrific things in order to get knowledge. However, at the same time, when they're doing these things, they're just like any other dirty bird who likes the little ones, will say that there's that whole idea of like changing their mind, telling them it's good when, oh, like, you know how when Oprah, that bitch, was saying, oh, when someone's touching you like that, you like it, right? I think that was on one of those Neverland roundtables or some shit. Or maybe it was on her show. I don't know. Whatever. It's this whole idea that we're doing this and we're trying to make this normal because this is a part of getting power, gaining knowledge, gaining strength, da 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 da. Okay. There's also, we're choosing to sacrifice some of them for power. Keep our power, our hold on the world, just like, you know, how it's been talked about forever. Since the beginning of time. And then there are the ones who are, let's say they're too smart for the group and they are kicked out. They will be pointed at. They will be, especially like say if they catch on to what's being done or they want to speak out about what's being done, they will be cast aside. They will be thrown in the streets. They will be blacklisted. Nobody is going to work with them. Nobody's going to take you in, or however, they might get them addicted to something and so that they'll take care of themselves. So children are programmable, usable, and discardable. I don't know if discardable is a word. You know what I'm saying? So, not valued. This was a question. Do they amputate body parts, etc.? I don't know what reading that was, but I did get something to that effect where there's like nothing that goes to waste on a person. But it would be interesting, like, what are you doing with those? Like, if you took off an arm, what are you going to do with it? I don't know. But let's see if, because then it makes me think about, you know, sometimes when there's these operations that make the news where it says, oh yeah, I went in there for them to, I don't know, fix my gallbladder and I came out missing my arm. And then I'm like, was that really a mistake? It really, like, this area, that area, like, really? And then, I don't know, tinfoil hat. Let's see. Is there a use, or is this a business? Let's ask, is that a business, body parts business that the Eyes Wide Shut gang is a part of? Yeah, it's like, first on the list in their group gets dibs. So if, you know, Hank and Sally here, something went terribly wrong in one of their disgusting group parties and, you know, somebody lost something, they will go and figure out how to fix that problem if possible. Yeah, we have Ace of Wands. Now, how that body part gets to Hank or Sally, whatever's used to coerce the part, whatever story is told about it, whatever, makes me think of, what's her name, was that Selena Gomez and the kidney? Anyway, whatever story's fed out there that seems like it's heartwarming and something Hallmark movie, something all of us would be like, gosh, that's nice. That's not what happened. That's what this is saying. So, yes, they've got, so physicians, every arm of society, every little thing, they've got somebody in the group who will do the stuff. Allegedly. Entertainment purposes only. Not fact. How do they get away with, we'll just say, voting people off the island, voting them off the world, like Matthew Perry or Anne Heche? How do they get away with that? Seven of Swords. That's them getting away with it. They have partnerships in every area. So, like what I've said before, you need this certificate to say that they, took too many drugs? Do you need it to say they drowned? Do you need it to say whatever? Yeah, I got you. There's partnerships. There's partnerships made based upon the blackmail, the digital evidence, whatever area of the world that you need to get into, there is somebody who would be a player in this group. All right. Is it true about what happens at Disney and the kids that turn into celebrities? I guess you could say that for all sorts of things, not just Disney. You could probably say Nickelodeon. Heather O'Rourke back in the day, that didn't work out for her. That's going to be another reading, I think, just for the Moon Moth Manor. And if you haven't joined yet, please do. AlyciaWicker.com. So is it true what they say happens about the Disney kids? Okay, so yes, we got some strategic things going on. Okay, they want to be a star. They want to be a star. They rock their world, turn it upside down. We got a lot of different things that they do to them. Strategic partners that they're loaned out to for money. Also, while it's like, you want to be a star? Great, you're going to be a star. We're going to turn your world upside down and your fate's going to change. So the ones that are not we haven't created them in our home Frankenstein lab, we'll say, the ones that we pick out here in society that we want to bring in, you want to change your world? Do you want to, you mommy and daddy want to be bazillionaires? Yeah, great. We'll bring over your kid. And then we have all these things that we can do to the kids, and then we rent them out, we turn them into stars, we do terrible things to them. Yes, come on in. Yeah. And then we try to make sure that there's that we're maybe getting a mental health person who's on the dole, who's going to soothe them down in some way, fashion, whether that's through therapy or if that's through some type of substance to keep them quiet, to keep them bound so they do not act out, so they go back in the way they're supposed to go. Yeah. We use them to help form agendas. We use them marketing. We make money off their image. We make money off of their shows. There's so many creative uses for one of these Disney kids. They can sell some merchandise. They can sell music. They can sell TV shows. They can sell the wholesome image of all this stuff, which is then our lair, our trap to bring them back in to continue feeding this big machine. Okay, so then we can, they can bring their Eyes Wide Shut agenda forth, no problem. We got it all. It's all covered. Yeah. Let's see if it's true. Let's go adjacent. Let's go back to Mr. J.E. Epstein. Remember when there was this idea? Now, I think Disney denied it, but Ghislaine, I think she was at Disney quite a bit. There's a few pictures of her. And they talked about the cruise line or something. I don't know if it's the cruise line or like a tour, day tour, something would go off and stop off over at Little St. James. And so that was tied to Disney. Now, I think it's still on their website, or it was not too long ago. I'm recording this February 6, 2024. Was that a thing? Was there some connection on a cruise to go over and see El Jefe of Dirty Birds? They're not doing that anymore. If you were wondering, it's not done anymore. Yes, this was a little thing that they did do. There was a lot of money to coordinate that. This is kind of this is almost like the cruise ship that's participants that somehow get ferried over to El Jefe's place. They're doing something to, like, hey, come here. Do you want to see I have like a shark aquarium here on the island? Okay, come on with me. So then they take a youngin with them. So they're out of their, like, yeah, I'm just going to go show them my shark aquarium or something. Take them. Then they take what they need from that little one. And then they take the kid back and don't tell them anything, and here's some money and whatever. Because this is like, we needed to get refueled. It's almost like a gas station that comes to you. But okay, let's look into, I gotta take my jacket off. Whew, it's getting hot up in here. I'm sure I can't be like getting all heated up because of the candle heat here. I think I'm running too much energy. Okay, is it true in regards to the eyes that look like pandas? Is that a thing that's true? Oh. Yes. And if you don't know what that means, don't type it in the comments below and go look it up in an incognito tab. But yes, that's a thing. Yes, that is a thing. I don't want to go there anymore. It's a thing. Okay. Let's look into Wayfair and Etsy. That's been suggested that that's a, you know, to move the niños and niñas around. Niñas and niños around. The little ones. Wayfair and Etsy. I did a reading on Wayfair back before, I believe. That was like way back in my baby tinfoil hat days. And that appeared to be a thing. So let's see. Allegedly. Entertainment purposes only. Trying to do it on the down low. It looks like that's not going to be, yes, that's a thing. It's coming across like a dating website or something like that. Dating. Yeah. It looks like that's going at some point here in the future. This is a bigger thing. I think this is going to come out. There's going to be brought to light that there's something that has been happening there in the shadows. That this is a thing. Yeah, it's a thing. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, and then my last question here is about Macaulay Culkin. I don't know what Macaulay Culkin has said. Half the time I don't know, like, I don't know what's up with him. I see snippets and blurbs. I don't know what he's up to. So the question here is it true what he said about the red leather shoes? I don't know what he said about them. So we'll just see. I'm not totally sure. I'm just going to be honest. I've seen them. I've seen pictures of them. I think I've seen them on popes or those priests or whatever. And I think I've seen them on some high-level people before. I don't know exactly what that means. I don't know why they wear them. I'm not sure that I want to. Don't put it in the comments if it's going to get me in trouble. Wow, this is like the same thing that came up for when we were looking into the body parts. Okay. I'm going to say, yeah, I don't think he's lying. I would say he was telling the truth about this, whatever that's about. Yeah, Ace of Wands. He's telling truth about it. I guess I'll have to go look it up if I remember once I'm done. Something about joining the family or showing you're a part of the family. I got what you need here. There's niños and niñas involved. I don't know. It looks... I don't know. This is terrible. if, because like I said, I don't know. Now, if we're saying that these shoes are made as a byproduct, I don't know if that's a proper term, of the little ones, I would tend to say yes, if that's what those are, because this is like, we're using for ritual, we're using for power, for our refuel, our new fuel, jet fuel, our gasoline. We're doing our rituals, like we're showing we command power, and the kids are the sacrifice. Like, and nobody's going to believe the kids, whatever they would say. It's just a kid. You can't believe kids. Kids lie. So I don't exactly know what that's about, but bleh. Okay. I don't think I want to go into a deep dive on what happened to Macaulay Culkin. But whatever I guess he said about the shoes, true. All right, so I think we've had enough of that today. Oh my gosh. Bleh. Get your selenite out, get your sage out, clean that shit up. Ugh. No bueno. Say a prayer. Get this out of your head. Ugh. So, with that, thanks for watching. Join me in the Moon Moth Manor. And say a prayer. Say a prayer for the world. This is horrible shit. And I'll see you next time. Adios.